Nicole Straight's daughter, Emma, is an EMS worker on the front lines in Connecticut. And every day when Nicole would drop off food for her daughter, Emma, she would also pack enough food for the entire unit. After seeing the need on the front line, Nicole decided to raise money, pull together volunteers, and start a group called Food for the Front Lines. And Nicole joins us from her home in Westport, Connecticut. So, Nicole, feeding people is not new. You did nonprofit work, and you're actually a chef. Your daughter was on the front lines, and you knew restaurants were also hurting. So you figured out a way to, I guess, bring them all together. Tell me about the plan. What did you do?
Sure. So my daughter came home unexpectedly from college, like the rest of the kids in the country, and she immediately went back to doing community service. And as a mom, I was both equally proud and nervous for her. And I knew that our community-owned restaurants are going to be taking a hit almost immediately since they had to shut down. And so I thought, well, how do I both show support for my daughter and the other EMS workers and my girlfriend who's an ER nurse? And how do I show support for our community-owned restaurants that have always supported our community? And so I decided to buy 40 individually packed meals from a local restaurant and bring them to the EMS workers where my daughter was working and also the ER. And that's how Food for the Frontline started. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing to see the support of our community.
Absolutely. So you raised money online and you spent it at local restaurants. How many businesses have you helped in total at this point?
Sure. We've raised over $130,000, and that money has been spent directly to over 65 local restaurants and caterers who, in many instances, are having zero income coming in right now. So we've been able to help keep them open and make payroll for some of them.
I mean, that is incredible. You think about it, and I know we all can relate. We've said at some point, oh my gosh, I was so busy I forgot to eat. That pales in comparison to what your daughter and the people on the front line, or they don't have time to think about eating. They don't have time to go on an app and say, okay, who's delivering in our area? A, very few people delivering now, and B, they're in it. So how does it make you feel to be able to give those warm meals, give a sandwich to someone you know hasn't had a single second to even think about nourishing their own bodies as they're saving the lives of other people?
It is such a powerful feeling, as somebody who certainly struggles with anxiety and depression, to know that, I have a purpose every day. I have a reason to get up every day because I know that the meals that we're buying are not only supporting restaurants, it's also, immediately impacting not just the nourishment of these frontline healthcare workers, but it's such a huge morale booster for them. So to be able to go to bed every night and say, you know what, I've had a purpose today. It's been remarkable. It's been really powerful.
Nicole, you just brought a smile to our face. This is a difficult conversation to have because we are talking with frontline workers who are away from their families. We're talking to loved ones who've lost a parent who was working on the front lines, and here you are doing something that's just brought such joy. This is a roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster of lows, Lord knows, of lows, and highs like you. So thank you. Give our love to your daughter, our best to her. I'm serious. You just brought a smile to our face. Thank you so much.